Let me ask you a question. Is there someone on your team who causes you stress, frustration, or constant concern? But you look the other way because they're making you money. If that's you, I want you to know you're not alone. I'm Polly Rose, and at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 5 steps you can take if you find yourself in this position. So many business owners fall into this trap. But I'll also tell you this: looking the other way is not leadership. And today I'm going to explain why and give you some tips to handle it differently. So let's be real for a moment. Why do business owners ignore the behavior of a difficult team member? Firstly, money. They're worried about the revenue walking out the door. Secondly, conflict. Most leaders hate confrontation, so avoidance feels easier. Third, they hope it will magically sort itself out, and it doesn't. And lastly, the mindset of better the devil you know. But here's the problem. Every time you look the other way, you're making a silent trade. And that trade is costing you more than you realize. So let's break it down. That one person drains your energy. You spend more time thinking about them than the rest of your team. And they distract you from leading properly. They set the tone. And if they get away with poor behavior, your standards drop and others will start to think, well, if they can, so can I. And here's the big one: culture. The good people, the ones you want to keep, will quietly walk away because they don't want to work in an environment where bad behavior is tolerated. So no, it's not okay to ignore it. It's not just hurting you, it's hurting everyone around you. So you need a mindset shift. And I really want you to hear this. That so-called top performer who's making you money is not actually a top performer if they're damaging your business at the same time. And short-term revenue is never worth long-term damage. And when you allow behavior that goes against your values, you're not protecting your business, you're poisoning it. You get what you tolerate. And if you tolerate poor behavior, you're building your entire business on weak foundations. Now, at the beginning of this video, I said I'd give you 5 steps you can take in a situation like this. So, number 1, get clear on your standards. Write them down. What's acceptable, what isn't. If you don't know your own boundaries, how can anyone else? Number 2, look beyond the money and ask yourself, is this person costing me, or is their value greater than the cost of the stress they create? And number 3, don't delay the conversation. The longer you leave it, the bigger and the scarier it gets. And number 4, support improvement. Give them a chance, but set clear boundaries and timeframes. And finally, be prepared to let them go. If they won't change, you need to create space for the right person to come along. And they will. Trust me, I know from my own experience, and I wish I had acted sooner. And every time I've seen a leader let someone toxic go, the business becomes lighter, stronger, and more successful. So here's the takeaway. Looking the other way is not leadership. It might feel easier in the moment, but it's actually avoidance, and it's actually easier to face it full on. Real leadership is about holding your standards, addressing the issues, and creating a business that feels good, not a business that just makes you money. Because money without peace of mind, that's not success. So if this video resonated with you, hit the like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Is there someone you've been looking the other way on? And what's your next step to deal with it? Hello, sure.